Hello, ladies. I am at a coffee shop, so I think you can hear music, possibly. I was going to let you know that if this doesn't work out and I do the replay and I totally can't hear myself over everything, then I'll redo this for us. But I promised that we would get this done today, and then I landed here, was the best place for me to land. So my apologies for the background noise. But today I wanted to dig into why calorie counting is a problem, or it may not be. So I kind of wanted to just talk to you about calorie counting in general and answer your questions in this group about what is working best for you. And so there is a part in your PDF, and the parts I wanted you to look at specifically were the second and third out of the 4 in that PDF. And so it's just titled The Surprising Problem with Calorie Counting. And the first part talks about just the calories going in and the inaccuracies about getting the proper idea of what's actually happening. So as far as even just like absorption and how preparing your food can change the way your body uses the calories. So along those same lines also there's a part 2, and then just talking about how when you estimate your calorie burning, that those methods are usually not precise. So not only is there a problem with calorie counting because it's hard to accurately track what you're putting into your body, but then it's hard to accurately track what your body is actually doing and how it's actually burning those calories and how quickly each individual person's rate would be. So I want you to just be able to refer to that PDF for the information. I don't think it's necessary for me to read it to you, but I just wanted to kind of explain to you where I am now after being in the industry since 2000, on what I think maybe is the best thing to do and what I actually do. So I always say that I'm a nutrition agnostic. I'm a nutrition coach through Precision Nutrition, just as a reminder. And so all of the materials that you get in this course are going to be from Precision Nutrition, and then I'm able to use those and teach with those since I am a certified coach. So that's where I'm coming with all of this information from that place. And so from that place, I do want to just let you know what all has worked for me and why I've chosen this method of coaching. So what we're going to end up with by next week in this method of coaching is that I'm going to want you, instead of counting calories really rigidly, I would like you to be using your hand to estimate serving sizes and then playing around with what is working best for you. So I'm not going to pretend in this course like I know exactly what calorie range you exactly need to hit, or that I know exactly the serving sizes that you need, but you're going to learn how to do it for yourself, and then I'll just kind of be here for some ideas on where to start. Okay? So what I do with a lot of women is I do ask them to fill out a 3-day food analysis. And so I just have them keep track of their food for 3 days, exactly what they're doing. And a lot of times I don't tell them to give me exactly what the calorie count is unless they really want to, or unless they're going through an app or something, because I can almost count those calories now in my head because I have a lot of it memorized. So usually I can kind of write off to the side about how many calories I think it is based off what they've said. And so I do recommend that all of you ladies eat at least 1,500 calories. If you're doing any kind of calorie tracker, 1,500 calories would be the bare minimum with the exercising that I'm hoping that you're doing. And of course, when I say bare minimum, that again is taken into consideration that calorie counting is imprecise. So a little bit of wiggle room there. But the estimate is that for a woman, 1,200 calories is what you need to just exist. So 1,200 calories just to exist with what your body needs. But then if you're going to add exercising onto that, that's where I'm getting the 1,500 calories from. And if you do have body fat that you want to lose, you don't need to be doing drastic cuts just yet, okay? So what I would like you to maybe do is on your own keep track of your food for 3 days and just actually check out what the calories are. Even though I'm telling you that the calorie counting doesn't need to be precise, like I want you to maybe just be aware. Okay? And so then the ranges that we're going to end up giving you, I'm going to talk more about next time, is like the calorie ranges for that, for a woman. The serving sizes that you're going to see are going to be between 1,500 and 2,100 calories when you use your hand to actually be the judge, okay? So we're still kind of working off of what calories are in the food you're eating, but we're just trying to teach you how to do it just by looking and having you not be so worried about sticking to the exact number, because it's probably not ever going to be exactly the number. So once you look through this kind of literature, the parts over the calorie counting, and seeing those different things, I'm hoping that you will be convinced that maybe, unless it's really helpful to you, you might not have to do it as closely as you think. Okay? And I'll put another link in that I did with another group that just talks about how I want you to get at least 1,500 calories if you're going to be exercising as a woman, and then also at least 60 grams of protein to just exist. And I'd like you to get a little bit more. So there's another video that I'll put in here as a resource. It's like a clip off of a longer video. And I just wanted to be available for any questions. Okay? So maybe keep track of your food for 3 days, see where you're at, and then just kind of be looking at this information, because next week I'm going to be really trying to get you to get within those ranges I said earlier. Somewhere between 1,500 and 2,100 calories would be the best, and you could do that either by counting if you really, really want to, or you could do that by learning this system of just using your hand as a guide for serving sizes. Okay? So that's the plan. I'm excited you ladies are here. And this is going to be moving in next week, our last week of the free trial. So I'm hoping that by the end of this free trial, you'll have a really good handle, even if you don't continue, on what it is that you need to start with. But then if you do continue, I'm hoping that we'll have a lot of fun for the rest of the 12 weeks. Okay? Learning all of this stuff and getting into more and more detail and questions and things. All right. I'll see you later. Thank you.